Welcome to HWM Aston Martin, and available on the Timeless programme from today is this beautiful Carbon Black Edition Vanquish Coupe. This particular car is a Carbon Black Edition which was introduced in 2016 or 16 model year, so it does have the 8-speed auto gearbox and all the other sort of amendments that came with that as well, and has covered 16,500 miles. The Carbon Black Edition was finished in AML Carbon Black 2, which is the paint colour for the car. It's a very similar colour to, say, Onyx Black, but the fleck is a lot, you get more fleck, but it's finer in its finish, so actually you get a really nice sort of glossy finish to the car. There was sort of a few features that were pretty key for Carbon Black Edition. As an example, on the side of the car here, you can see we've got the carbon side strakes, but also you've got the carbon mirror caps with the carbon mirror arms as well. And then other features that you could also have, for instance, the carbon roof on the top of the vehicle as well. So in all, really, the Carbon Edition was really a lot of carbon. Also the paint that's been available on all the Carbon Editions that we've had throughout the VH cars. We also have on the side of the vehicle as well, we have these beautiful black and diamond turned forged rims as well, and behind there, as you can see, we've got the red brake calipers. A few other things that you could do with the Carbon Black car was you could also have, and it was a standard feature, we also have the black front grille on the front of the car as well. So it was starting to be something that we were seeing more regularly with Astons, was the front grille appearing on the front of the cars. Vanquish, so this was sort of like the second model of Vanquish with the 8-speed box, and then later on that then developed into the Vanquish S sort of towards the end of its life. But the Carbon Edition, I think, is quite a special car, and they do get sort of sorted out. People do sort of look for them online. They have quite a few features on them which make them quite special. Moving down sort of like the side of the vehicle, as I say, we ran you past the wheels and also your carbon side strakes. Round onto the back of the car, we also have the black tail tips, and latterly in Vanquish's build, we also became optional to have the name script on the back of the boot lid. So this actually does have the chrome script on the back of the boot lid as well. And there was no option to have smoked or clear rear lights on Vanquish, but we do have these very pretty red rear lights on the back of this vehicle. A real big plus for Vanquish, if you're thinking of doing some touring, is boot space. Because Vanquish had a carbon boot floor, you could get almost, you could get an awful lot of luggage in the back of the vehicle if you needed to. And this car has got a full Aston service history. But what we'll do is we'll give you a bit of a look round, and then we'll take you through on the interior of the car as well. So bringing you through onto the inside of this vehicle, this has a really nice environment breakdown in the car. So only really available on Vanquish at this time was you could have the secondary seat environment in an Alcantara finish. So you did see this really on, it was mainly for sort of the Carbon Black. But you do see this appear very occasionally in Vanquish. I really like the interior when it's got a bit of Alcantara and also a bit of leather as well. So we have a spicy red contrast stitching inside the car. We also have the black dials on the dash with the dark chrome jewellery pack, so that will be your air vents on the outside of the dash, as well as your speaker covers and your grills, and also your Bang & Olufsen speaker covers as well will be in a dark finish. Vanquish also had the 177 steering wheel as an option, and again feels great and looks great when it's in that Alcantara and leather finish. And we also had match to welting colour on your paddles as well, so we have the red, spicy red leather on the end of your paddles. Quite unusually, we actually have the 2x2 herringbone carbon in this dash, so rather than the twill carbon, and I think that sort of complements the exterior finish with the carbon on the outside. So with 16 model year, you had some updated infotainment, and as well as you also got some slight finish differences inside the vehicle. We also have the dark heavyweight black carpet in this car, and then we had matched the seat on the roof lining, so you've got this beautiful contrast stitching running through the roof lining, which mimics the carbon roof on the outside. If you want any further details on the vehicle, do give us a call here at HWM, or visit our website, which is hwmastonmartin.co.uk.